Scientific facts revealed in glorious Quran 1400 years back, way before modern science discovered it. The origin of the universe. In the Holy Quran, chapter 21, verse 30 states that the heavens and the earth were joined together as one unit before being separated, while chapter 41, verse 11 describes the subsequent formation of the sky and earth from a smoke-like state, and these verses relates with Big Bang theory. Formation of clouds, which means water cycle. The Holy Quran describes the water cycle, emphasizing Allah's role in sending down water from the sky, its absorption into the earth, and its eventual return to the atmosphere through evaporation. And modern scientific understanding of cloud formation aligns remarkably with the description in the Holy Quran. Mountains holds the land. The Holy Quran describes mountains as stabilizers for the earth to prevent it from shaking and to maintain its stability. Modern geology also supports this idea with the concept of plate tectonics, demonstrating how mountains with their deep roots help to stabilize the earth's crust and prevent excessive shaking. Sky's protection. The Holy Quran describes the sky as a protected ceiling or well-secured canopy, highlighting its protective role in safeguarding life on earth. And the protective properties of the sky were discovered by scientific research conducted in the 20th century. Oceans that don't meet. The Holy Quran describes a phenomenon where two distinct bodies of water, one fresh and one salty, meet but do not mix, with a barrier separating them. And modern science has confirmed this observation at locations like the Strait of Gibraltar, where the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea meet. The sun has its own orbit. The Holy Quran mentions the movement of the sun, describing it as traveling in its own orbit, which means that the sun, along with the moon and other celestial bodies, moves in a designated path through space, and modern science understanding confirms this. Universe expanding. The Holy Quran describes about the expansion of universe, and the expanding universe was the modern scientific discovery which was first proposed by Edwin Hubble in the 1920s. Internal waves and depth of an ocean. The Holy Quran mentions the concept of darkness in deep oceans covered by waves upon waves, which some interpretations link to the scientific discovery of internal waves. The darkness described in the Quran corresponds to the depths where sunlight cannot penetrate, a reality confirmed by modern oceanographic research. The origin of iron. Scientists have found that billions of years ago, the Earth was struck by meteorites. These meteorites were carrying iron from distant stars which had exploded. The fact that iron came down to Earth from outer space is something which could not be known by the primitive science of the 7th century. Embryology. The Holy Quran contains verses that describe the development of a human embryo in stages, which some interpretations align with modern embryological understanding. These verses detail the transformation from a sperm drop to a clinging substance, then a chewed-like lump, followed by the formation of bones and flesh. Skin pain receptors. The Holy Quran describes the skin as the primary site where pain is experienced, emphasizing that the skin's nerve endings are responsible for the sensation of pain. Pain receptors in the skin, which are responsible for the feeling of pain, were discovered in 1906 by Charles Scott Sherrington, 1300 years after the Quran was revealed. Male and female in plants. The Holy Quran describes plants as being created in pairs. The Arabic word used for pairs, azwaj, signifies that plants, like other living things, are made with distinct male and female components, a concept confirmed by modern botany. The understanding of male and female in plants was discovered by botanists in the late 17th century, centuries after the Quran was revealed. Allah says in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 210, "Are they waiting for Allah Himself to come to them in the shadows of the clouds, together with the angels, and thus the matter is settled? All things are returned to Allah." Web address m.clearquran.com